Yeah.
All right, man. Somké and the Fire Five. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the OG yard. Conqueror versus T Nasty. And this was a nasty fight. Excellent MMA match. There was a lot of unorthodox strikes being thrown in this match. And these fighters, they wasted no time getting in the mix. And by the end of the fight, we had a beautiful finish. Street Beef's OG yard, Conqueror versus T Nasty. Firefight. Check it out. We're going to go ahead and move on. Yeah, you see it. Street Beef Scrapyard. Settle versus Hitman. We got the West Coast homie Hitman going all the way to the scrapyard. And, originally he had scheduled to fight another fighter. He ended up fighting Settle. This fight was a back and forth war. I would say what we learned in this fight is that pressure is key as well as cardio is key. But nonetheless, nothing but heart and talent shown by both fighters. This is a fire fight. Street Beef Scrapyard, Settle versus Hitman. Check it out. Yeah. Street Beef's West Coast. No Love versus Lycan. You see it up there in the title. Power Slapper. Shout out to No Love, killing it on the power slap scene. This was a boxing match. And as you see in the other headline, with a seasoned boxer. There was nothing but combinations, volume, and technique in this fight. Pretty much this fight had it all that you want to see in a boxing match. Both men were game to hurt each other. And you could see the tug of war. You could see both men trying to establish themselves against the other. Street Beef's West Coast, No Love versus Lycan, firefight. We're going to go ahead and move on. Another firefight, all the way from Street Beef Scrapyard. Shrugs versus Turtle. I mean, this is another highly contested bout. I almost felt like this was two brothers fighting, like some shit was going on at home or something, because neither man wanted to lose. Neither man wanted to back down. Crazy counters. I mean, throughout the entire fight, is like counter after counter. Both these men are dogs, but at the same time, we saw patience every single round. But we saw aggressiveness at the same time. Straight fire. Street Beef's Scrapyard. Shrugs versus Turtle. Check it out. And finally, I'm going to take you all the way back to Street Beef's West Coast. The Maniac versus Soul L. This was a fire fight, man. I fought at this event that same day. I fought right before this match. And let's just say, this was a shocking surprise right here. Two warriors with opposing styles. Soul L is actually a Muay Thai artist, and the Maniac, he's a bit of a brawler. Both these men gloved up and had a boxing match. Non-stop pressure and heart from Soul L. And this was probably, one of the most entertaining fights I've seen in the West Coast. Both men pushed each other to become better fighters. And what else could you ask for? Straight fire. Street Beef's West Coast, the Maniac versus Soul L. Somké and the Fire 5.